All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, all of David's friends are in hiding. We don't know who they are, where they've been, but we about to find out right now. Let's go.
I said, little signs of love, hints of, oh, I might like you. I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna buy you a bag, some chrome hearts. I'm gonna buy you a bunch of shit because I'm a trick. Plane ticket to Japan, that's easy.
In July of 2025, streamer Jason the Ween released a love song named Summer Uptown with the singer David. But little did Jason know, in the trunk of David's Tesla was a deeply disturbing secret.
Detectives proceeding cautiously as they investigate the death of a missing California teenager whose body was found in a car belonging to popular singer-songwriter David.
He had already killed somebody, a girl, a very young girl at that, months earlier. And in front of the cameras, David gave the impression that he was a nice, normal guy.
How tall is David? Hey, look, there's been a lot of discourse. Regarding my height. I'm going to just say, Jason is taller than me by about an inch.
No!
by about an inch.
That is not an inch,
But nothing could be further from the truth.
About this new evidence revealed in today's hearing and the fact that David's phone, according to prosecutors, contains child porn.
In the aftermath of his charges, questions have been raised about the people who knew David. Were there any warning signs? Was he a master of deception? And did he use the world of streaming to just hide in plain sight?
What do we know about David?
Although he's mainly known as a singer and a musician, David actually started off as a streamer.
I really wanted to be a content creator and a streamer and kind of YouTuber, all that kind of stuff. And I was making montages on YouTube of like my gameplay, putting music behind it, trying to be like the best Fortnite player. And then my videos got copyright striked, so I couldn't make money off of it. And I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. I go to my mom, I'm crying. I'm like, yo, mom, I'm not making money no more. I don't know what to do, da-da-da-da-da. She's like, how about you make your own song? So I'm like, all right, bet, let me do that.
Okay, so I start watching my clips. Like, I'll get my gaming clips at the end of the day, and I'll start looking at them. And I'm thinking about, like Hans Zimmer almost, scoring, uploading the shot to the beat and everything, and then letting the instrumentals speak, right? So I'm not even really singing at this point. I'm like speaking just like in melodies and just letting the gameplay do the work for me.
In July of 2022, he released his breakout single, known as Romantic Homicide.
So what inspired the hook, In the Back of My Mind You Died, is kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
David landed a deal with Interscope at just 17, and to the outside world, he was a big inspiration. But behind the scenes, David had a dark side.
The dark secret.
Prosecutors now suspect that David began messaging Celeste in 2022, who was just 12 years old at the time, 11 or 12, while David was 17. Prosecutors also say they were intimate from at least September 2023 onwards. And even though this relationship had the potential to destroy David's career and social connections, he even invited her on stream and decided to hide her in plain sight. In March, David joined 100 Thieves as a content creator and streamed himself with Celeste.
Who the hell is 100 Thieves? Okay, so this is my thing. So he's on stream. These people know this is a little girl. Like, what the fuck? This is what makes it all crazy. Like, everybody, like, nobody's saying nothing like they knew this guy. You niggas was condoning this shit. And now we're about to find out who in this video, who all had Celeste around them. Wow, this nigga's 19, 20, and she's around him. Crazy.
Where's your media
I personally don't.
Yo, I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
In February of 2024, David posted on TikTok about finally getting to spend Valentine's Day with someone. On February 15th, Celeste was reported missing, and reported missing again in March and April. That summer, Celeste's boyfriend, or at least what he saw himself as, David, captioned a video with "Bored in Dublin, missing my girlfriend." David by now had become a pretty big name with a huge legion of fans, And one of these fans was Jason Lewine, who invited David onto his stream in September. Unbeknownst to him, he had started a friendship with a criminal.
Interesting.
Or you want to keep doing this?
I don't think I'm gonna retire that early.
Okay.
Like, what is early to you? Like 20s?
Like 30. You're retiring at 30.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 19.
What the f?
I just turned 19.
What the f?
I'm trying to retire tomorrow.
Through Jason, David got introduced to the wider FaZe clan.
Don't worry, I gave you an hour and a half before I came in.
Nah, you good, bro.
How we doing? Boy, how you doing, bro?
He said that y'all met before.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A. Good to see you again, bro.
How you doing, bro? You good? Chilling.
But y'all just good.
David also appeared on Plaque Max's Song Wars.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Y'all introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm David. Nice to meet y'all.
That's how
Max,
you
he do
pronounce that.
some versatility and some
Facts.
new music.
That's how you.
Oh, so there goes academics. What's this nigga name right here from Kai Crew? Okay, so they was all on stream together. Okay, I didn't know that. Hey, what's this nigga name? The light skinned nigga in the corner? What do you call himself? Academics. Has academics ever spoke about being on stream with this nigga? I ain't never heard him talk about that.
You
in the
pronounce
song world,
that?
So I make sad indie music. It ain't gonna be no rap. So
Let's do it.
But Jason was clearly the streamer that David spent the most time with. In 2025, David previewed songs with Jason, and both Jason and Pokimane starred in the music video for David's song What Are You Waiting For?, which simulated someone being captured and tied up.
Action. All right, touch the glass a little bit. Yep, low to the side. Panic. Yeah, try to jump up too. Look up. Try to reach the top. Get up. Try to reach the top.
Look how this killer had you. Look how he had you, man. God damn, I know you feel stupid now. I know you feel stupid as a bitch. I know you feel stupid as a ah, boy.
Jump. All right, now look at your wrist. Try to
Look
get
at
off the rope.
stupid.
Pull it, tug it. Hold on, cut.
David also brought Jason on stage at Coachella. And 3 days after Coachella, on April 23rd, is the last day that Celeste was seen alive. According to prosecutors, she went into
Wow.
David's home and was never heard from again. It was around this time that authorities believe that David...
Really? Hold on. So that was right after Coachella? Celeste had gone to the singer's house in Hollywood Hills on April 23rd, and she was never heard from. Yeah, that's the day she died. They said at 10:30 was the last. Oh, so that was right after Coachella weekend. And his album was dropping that Friday. Damn. I didn't know that was right after his Coachella performance.
3rd is the last day that Celeste was seen alive. According to prosecutors, she went into David's home and was never heard from again. It was around this time that authorities believe that David brutally murdered this poor young girl. But just days later, David was back in the spotlight once again promoting his upcoming tour. And although he was now carrying a very, very dark secret, he seemed chillingly normal when doing interviews and collaborating with different streamers.
Has captivated fanatics around the world. He crafts deeply personal songs that are still universally relatable, weaving poetic lyrics with haunting melodies over soulfully vulnerable, modern, alternative production. From his phone to your playlist, this guy has truly humbled the music business, all while still being one of the good guys. And the artist the writer is David.
that was the best summary of my music ever, bro. Thank you for that. But I love Pokimane so much. I was watching her streams years and years ago.
She's amazing.
So fun to work with, dude. She's amazing. And Jason, I've been a fan of for a minute too. Plaque Max, FaZe, all the FaZe boys, 100 Thieves, all my streaming buddies. I just love being involved in this community because it's where I came from. So every chance I get to kind of get back into the mix and support and have people interact in the music world, in the streaming world. Like, I love doing that.
Jason at the time was in a relationship with Sakura, which could be why David also appeared on her stream too.
Did you guys know that me and David are actually related?
My second cousin.
Yeah.
Me and Ace go like the same family functions, like.
Wait. That's his boy right there. The one that's in all the pictures with him. Like, they haven't really been talking a lot about this nigga. They just mentioned that he could have been a nigga that moved a car. He could have been this. What's his story right here? What is him and David's story? That's what, if y'all can find a good video on him and David's story, I would love to react to that, because what's up with bruh? Is this your best friend, your boyfriend? How long was y'all cool? Because everybody is definitely saying you had something to do, possibly. But who are you, bro? Who are you really?
Going road trips, like she's in the backseat type. Low key, I'll be there too, bro. Some driving.
David also did a mukbang with Pokimane.
Wait, shoe rules.
Welcome.
What are the shoe rules?
Whatever you guys want.
You sure?
You can throw shoes around my house. I would love.
And the scariest part of these streams is just how normal he comes across.
Have you tried this?
Who invited bro to the cookout?
He then recorded the song Summer Uptown with Jason and went on his North American tour in August and September of 2025. But on September 9th, all of these upcoming concerts and David's entire career were put on hold.
This guy got a dead body at the house while all this is going on. And they got a video where it was like people was at his house and was asking about the smell in his house. And he was like, oh, excuse that smell. This nigga got a dead body in his house and people was over there just hanging out. And it got the house stinking.
Hey, good morning. And it was workers here at Hollywood Tow on Mansfield Avenue who noticed a strong odor coming from that vehicle where human remains were found, a decomposing body. And we're getting new details about this gruesome discovery. Take a look. We're learning that the vehicle involved is linked to Grammy Award-winning singer David, whose full name is David Anthony Burke.
As the news came out that the victim involved was a 15-year-old girl, Pokimane gave a very carefully worded statement which focused on the victim and didn't make any reference on who the perpetrator could be. It said, I've gotten a lot of messages about the David news and wanted to say I'm as shocked and disturbed as everyone else finding this out. Hoping justice will be served soon, my thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family. Then, when asked about it on stream, she rigidly stuck to this response.
By the way, guys, if you see anyone asking about the David situation, I completely understand why they would. Please, please, please refer them to either my tweet or my IG story. Yeah, please let them know, because I understand why people are curious, and I don't want them to think I'm, like, avoiding it or anything like that. I gave you VIP, don't act up. It's just so I can actually see your messages. Don't say weird. Don't be a bad representation of me, okay?
Jason, meanwhile, knew that David had spent the past month touring the country and decided to put two and two together.
It was David. I'm pretty sure he's not even a suspect. Like, the police don't even have him as a suspect.
Have you took the song down? Have you took the song down, Jason? Are you rocking with it?
He performed yesterday, right? I'm not fully updated on the news. He's not. Exactly. Honestly, this is good for David. It's a lot of publicity for him. So when he gets proven innocent, he's just gonna keep going crazy.
So how do you feel now, Jason? How do you feel now, Jason? You still think he's innocent?
How does that make me dumb? This is viral. Well, obviously somebody died. I'm not talking about the person that died. I'm talking about people are framing onto David, and he could use that as publicity. Like, what do you mean, GGs? What are y'all talking about? PR ruin. Okay, bro. It's only MyCom that is more scared of me talking about a situation that everyone else has talked about. I'm gonna be on stage performing Summer Uptown with David on the 20th. Hopefully, unless things change.
Oh, I see what's going on. You was gassed up. You wanted to perform, so you looking at it like he ain't did it. You sucking dick. That's what you doing, man. You kissing ass and sucking dick. That's what you doing. The nigga done murdered this little girl, and you over here talking about, he's gonna see, you're gonna see he's innocent, and he should use this to help him. It's gonna make him bigger. Man, goddamn. Was you over the house? Did you smell a dead body, Jason? That's what we want to know. Who was over the house and smelled this dead body? Who knew the girl? That's what we need to. Who knew the girl? Who knew Celeste?
That's the same day at camp. Yeah, I'm gonna go to camp that day, and then I'm gonna dip mid camp and go perform, and then go back to camp. But yeah, I don't think anything changed, man. I hope not. I hope he's doing well.
Then Jason reassured Ludwig that David was innocent.
We talked about the situation
with David.
Yeah,
he didn't do it.
He's not.
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th, me and David. Do you think David did it?
That's all he cared about. All he cared about is him performing.
He's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
No way. I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
I think it's almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him.
And Hollister, like what? Innocent until proven guilty.
Facts.
You can add authorized users to your Tesla, right?
Yeah.
So that means someone associated to David or something.
As far as Jason was concerned, he was still performing with David on September 20th at the Greek Theater in LA. In reality, David's final concert was held on September 15th in Portland, Oregon. The fact that David was continuing to tour gave Jason the confidence to think that the murderer was someone else. But a few days later, Jason's defense of David aged quite poorly.
Police haven't released
What
any
is he
connection
saying
between
now,
Celeste
nigga?
and David, who's currently on tour and cooperating with investigators. But according to authorities, the two have matching tattoos, the word shh on their fingers.
These matching tattoos meant that David had a close relationship with this person. And now his decision to continue doing concerts was highly suspicious. This new evidence also put the spotlight on Jason, where one tweet said, "FaZe Jason still hasn't changed his stance after defending David last week, even as new evidence proves him guilty." And another one read, "FaZe Jason is connected to both a PDF and an alleged killer." And one tweet even says, "Fans believe FaZe Jason knew about David's past and tried to cover it up." It was
Did you know about Celeste? And did you help? Because you're giving vibes like you're very protective of David. How long was y'all cool? Like you giving off vibes like y'all best friends and shit. Buddy. You love this nigga. You just know he ain't guilty.
These emerging narratives and rumors circulating that forced Jason to respond.
I want to retract my statement. Obviously, the other day, I was defending David before all the new evidence came out. I do not condone anything that David has done or is doing, okay? That's just wicked and it's just unbelievable. It's been a lot to process. And one more thing, I want to say, the girl that I met named Celeste at the FaZe house is not the same Celeste that was RIP to that girl.
Huh? So wait, it was two Celeste?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What? What are you talking about, man? You can't just say something like that. So wait, you met another girl named Celeste at the FaZe house. Even though everybody's saying is, you could see him walking with Celeste at the FaZe concert. Was at the FaZe house he was at? It was something for FaZe, a FaZe event. That was clearly her. So what are you talking about, Jason? What are you talking about?
One thing I also want to add to the David situation. I did not know anything. I'm not even close friends with David. I made a song with him. All right. I had dinner with him one time.
Oh, look at you. Oh, don't do that. Now all of a sudden, you try to disassociate yourself now. Oh, that's crazy.
In a group setting. And then motherfuckers saying I'm best friends with him. No, bro.
And Ludwig was also forced to backtrack too.
On hindsight, I regret joking so carelessly about the situation.
I just genuinely thought, okay, hold up. I just genuinely thought there's no human on earth so dumb that they would murder someone and then leave the body of the person they murdered in their own car. I didn't think there could be a human that dumb on earth. I didn't think it was possible. So, you know, maybe I was joking about it, because that's because I was genuinely, I couldn't even consider that he would have murdered someone and put them in his own car. I couldn't have considered that idea. Because the weirdest, you know the weirdest part about this? This news broke on her birthday. And he clearly knew her very intimately. And what did he do when the news broke that she died? He went out and performed like per usual on tour, like dead on the day on her birthday when she's dead. So like he's a for sure psychopath. Like even if he did not have any hand.
Psychopath. Nailed it. Just really think about this shit, y'all. This nigga's dating he's a popping artist. And he's being a pedo while being a popping artist, not like sneaking and messing with. This is his girlfriend. This is actual. He's calling her his girlfriend. He's picking her up on Valentine's Day from her mama house, and they reporting her missing. You're taking her out the country. You're flying her. They even said you flew her to Texas to meet your parents. To meet your fucking parents. If that's true, that's sickening because the parents knew. And then it's like, God damn. And his friends are seeing this shit. Now they're disassociated. Oh, he's not the homie. I didn't know him. I only met him one time. We went to eat one time. I don't know nothing about this nigga. All of a sudden, when you thought you was performing with him, oh yeah, he didn't do nothing. He wouldn't do that shit. Somebody else. He's not guilty. He's not guilty. We're performing on the 20th. All of a sudden, man. Once they stripped you of that performance, now you done showed your true colors. Now you over here acting like you don't know the nigga, you don't care about the nigga, you just met him. And look at this white boy right here. He doing the same shit. Y'all was both over there acting like the nigga was innocent.
And murdering her, like that's psychopathic. To not like, you know, clearly this person was a part of your life. And you're like, oh, sorry, I gotta go on f***ing tour.
Lacey also defended Jason and the bizarre narratives that he was somehow connected.
Somehow you guys try to link Jason. Y'all realize that just because you do a stream with someone or make a song with someone, like you guys act like Jason has absolutely nothing to do with this at all.
Yeah, they backtracking.
If someone has the capability of killing another human being and talking to an underage girl and hiding it for years, that person is sick in the head, as a sociopath, a psychopath. You know how easy it will be? Like you act like you should just know. Like what are y'all saying actually? This has absolutely nothing to do with Jason, not even a little bit.
Backtracking.
Not even a tiny bit. It's literally just people trying to spin their narrative and push their narrative. And it's so sad because someone died.
But this did not exactly take the heat off Jason. Instead of posting that Jason the Ween changed his mind after new evidence came out, the very popular clipping page KickChamp posted, Jason the Ween now regrets defending David after the backlash he received. Followed by, Jason the Ween backtracks to "We're not friends" after defending David and calling him his best friend for months. However, while all of the attention was on Jason the Ween and Pokimane, there's actually a much more important streamer friend that people completely overlooked.
Who? I don't know who that is.
On Sakura's stream...
Oh, that's his boy. Okay, so he a streamer too. Okay, we finna find out about this nigga after all. Here we go.
Was a guy called Neo the Asian who was a budding streamer and a close friend of David's. In fact, he was so close to David that he was asked to appear as a witness, but suspiciously failed to turn up to court. The police then tracked him down to his mom's house in Montana and arrested him. And this
why did you run, nigga? In Montana? Wait a minute. Why would you run to Montana? Oh, shit. This nigga got something to do with it. He got something to do with it. Why would you run to mama house in Montana? If you didn't got nothing to do with it, why you didn't stay in LA? Interesting.
This is what Jason had to say about him.
I've been told Sakura that this dude was a weirdo off camera, bro. Okay, so that night I went to Tariyami's birthday party. Obviously he was there, and Sakura was drunk, and I was like trying to move him around, talk to mad people. I was with Cutie and Hassan and even Ludwig, I think, that night. I would come back and Neil would like try to like, I don't know, I guess he was like following Sakura. This is all alleged. And then I went up to him very nicely. I was like, yo, this is my girl. I appreciate it if you just like, can you chill, bro? Like, you gotta relax. The night after, he like texted Sakura a long paragraph saying like, yo, Jason's moving mad weird. Jason's like, Jason's this, Jason's that. All I said was like, yo, you gotta chill out. Like, you're following Sakura, like trying to be touchy on Sakura and shit. While she's drunk and shit, like, he's trying to pick me as this bad person to Sakura. Yo, it was so weird, bro. He was so weird, bro.
And just like with Jason, lots of narratives circulated about Neo until he was finally forced to break his silence. He wrote on Instagram, "Thankfully, I'm legally fine in every way. And boy, do I got all my receipts for things. Ha ha ha. I told so many people that I trust and I thought knew me as a person, my side of things, all for that to be thrown out the effing window as soon as I got arrested, and they slapped that D-head's name next to mine."
Oh, so now he's a dickhead. That was your best friend. Jason, he was your best friend, and y'all, look at this shit. Y'all see a pattern here?
And for the record, the thing I was arrested for, I wasn't even charged. They never filed it, and my warrant was retracted because there's more to the story than what's on the news. Then Neo gave a more measured statement with his lawyer and wrote, "I understand due to my silence and the silence in general, it leaves a void of information that everyone wants to fill. But at the end of the day, this case isn't about me. It isn't about you. It's about getting justice for the victim and her family, and I care a lot more about that than trying to fill that void because of public opinion. Obviously, wasn't doing my part at first, but now I am. I've stayed loyal to my mindset, and I will continue to. I'm not publicly going to give any opinion or emotion about this case because I find it disrespectful and not my place to weigh in on it, especially as it's still ongoing. I'm not going to spam posts to justify and perform my feelings and thoughts for the internet, trying to satisfy people who have already made up their minds about me. In time, the record will speak for itself, and I'm moving on with my life." Neo cooperated with police and was not charged with anything. Instead, he helped the police with their next move.
What was that? What did you help with, brother?
Today, I am announcing the charges against David Anthony Burke, the musician known as David, spelled D4vd, in connection with the brutal and horrific murder of Celeste, a 14-year-old at that time. These charges include the most serious charges that a DA's office can bring. That is first-degree murder with special circumstances. The special circumstances being lying in wait, committing this crime for financial gain, or murdering a witness in an investigation. These special circumstances carry with it, along with the first-degree murder charge, a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty.
And Jason responded with,
This is a win, bro. It only took 9 months. It's not my man's, bro. I don't want to see none of that shit. I already knew when I clicked this link, motherfucker's gonna be weird, bro. Okay, dude. How many times do I gotta say? Yes, before everything, all the evidence. And I don't know why people make it out to it just being me. Yes, I did defend him, and I regret doing that because obviously after all the evidence, I switched up on him. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up on a pedophile murderer. The
Oh, yeah. It's giving like faking energy. That energy you giving right now is like you're faking, bro. You still fuck with bruh, but you're saying all the right thing to please the people and the masses. It's not giving genuine. You don't fuck with bro. Y'all can feel that energy through the screen. Like, you just saying that to make people get off your line, bro. That's all you saying that for.
RP to Celeste, man.
Nonetheless, this didn't stop the KickChamp account from farming it. They would tweet, "Jason the Ween and Pokimane are directly involved in David's murder case as they shot a music video with him acting out a murder." And this was when Jason decided to finally respond.
Directly involved. Okay, bet. All right, bet. I bet. Nah, I'm saving this. Let me save this.
How do I download videos? Actually, let me screenshot this, bro. Screenshot both before you delete them. That's one. Let's go one more, bro. Hope Rain Bed's paying you enough, buddy. Hope Rain Bed's paying you enough, buddy. I know exactly how much they're paying you too, buddy. Hey, they offered Ween updates bread too. No, exactly. Hey, it's not enough. It's not enough, buddy. Hey, matter of fact, bro, I'm about to hit Pokey up, bro. We're gonna double suit your hit you with a double lawsuit, mother.
Defamation cases are notoriously difficult to win, but Asmongold said that Jason should try and find out who owns the Kick Champ account first.
You're not gonna sue this
I hate this era, bro. I hate this era, bro. Of just everybody just, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see you. Shut the fuck up, man. God damn, it's the softest era in the world, bro. Nigga, you mad because you was on here defending, bro, and they put you in the light like you still his homie, which you probably still are. You probably, if he hit you up right now, you would answer the phone and talk to him, bro. Like, that's crazy. Rest in peace, Celeste, man. This is a weird situation, but this just goes to show you how fake and fraudulent all these motherfuckers are, bro. Like, y'all was all just my friend. Now this shit happened. Y'all all kicking me to the curb like y'all don't know me, like y'all didn't care for me, like y'all didn't know, like I wasn't the homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. But y'all niggas fake as fuck. Y'all fake, man. All in his videos doing a murder, acting like y'all getting murdered. Like, look, you was ready to sell your soul. You sold your soul just to get on that same stage and perform with him. Because that's all you kept talking about. I'm going to perform with him. I'm going to perform with him. Hey, man.
You can threaten them, you can send them a cease and desist, you can send them a takedown notice, but you're probably not going to be able to sue them. You're probably not, like, realistically, that's not going to happen. Now, the only instance that I would look at suing them, this would be my advice, is that only sue them if they are directly connected to one of these casinos. Because if they are, then you can get the casino to pay you out, right? It's like you just won a jackpot. And so, like, you know, now you can get them to pay you a settlement of, like, you know, $700,000 or, like, you know, $1,500, you know, $1.5 million, right? So, like, that's what I would do. That's my best advice.
David's story proves as a tale of just how shallow friendships in the streaming world can be, especially as nobody seemed to see any warning signs, or it could just display the hypocrisy of certain streamers to jump at the defense of their friends who are killers, and also jump at the opportunity to come at the heads of anybody who gets allegations far less than David got and never even had an arrest on their record. But there is one particular streamer who had their suspicions about David.
Cooked. But hold on though, before we move on, that nigga David got locked up. I heard they gave that nigga full treatment. Y'all know we almost did in the booth with bro. While ago, bro. While ago. I don't know why it never happened. I think I was just like kind of like good off it. I don't know. I don't remember why, but I don't remember why. Just a minute ago. I don't know. I will tell y'all though, FBD always told me, he said, hey, I'm not gonna lie, watch out for that. I'm like, His intuition, Morgan intuition is crazy. So I was just like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Now, I wasn't even gonna say this part because I didn't think y'all were gonna believe me, but now y'all will. I was telling Max before, I was like, this gives me weird vibes. I can't tell you why. He's mad talented, but do not put this in a booth. Chat, you're gonna think I'm capping, chat. I didn't even want to say this, but now it's kind of believable.
But aside from Plaqueboy Max, David seemed to have the entire streaming world fooled. I mean, after all, he was a performer, and live streaming seemed to be merely an extension of this.
Damn, man. All right. Again, man, rest in peace, Celeste. Sad situation. This was a breakdown of who his streamer homies was. Now we're all caught up there, and we see how that all unraveled. They went from being his sidekick his buddy. We're streaming every day. We're hanging out. We're doing mukbangs. We're doing this. We're doing that. I'm going to perform with you, all type of shit. To now, we don't know this nigga. We don't know him. I only met him one time. He's a fucking sicko. He's this, he's that, he's that. Like, come on, man. Sad situation, man. All y'all motherfuckers condone this weird nigga. Y'all was rocking with this weird nigga. Y'all in the music videos committing the murder, acting like y'all in the murder with this weird nigga. You feel me? Yeah, man. Sad situation. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about the silence of all these people, the disassociation of all these streamers trying to act like they wasn't cool with him. Who was cool with him? Who was defending his honor? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all look at them niggas? And, you know, I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.